Yo, we're back. Just almost finished up this workout, and I have a lot to say. So basically, one of the things is just moving. Every fucking day, just moving. Doesn't matter how you feel. Doesn't matter if you're feeling unmotivated. Doesn't matter if you feel a bit down, or you're just feeling you don't have any progress. Every single day, just moving in the direction you set out to yourself. You set out a direction, and every single second of the day you move towards it. Of course, you have some rest. You rest when you sleep, but shit, when you realize this, that all these things, like all these distractions, like all the negative emotions, all these procrastinations that you feel, they're basically your mind. It isn't you. I think a lot of people mistake that those emotions are you, but that's completely false. That is basically, it is the same as when your subconscious mind does certain habits. For example, when you do certain habit that you doesn't really align with you. Like, for example, you say, oh, I'm competent. Oh, for example, I keep my space tidy. And then you don't do it. So you weren't really in control. You weren't really conscious. Why is that? Because your subconscious mind, my subconscious mind, is basically, it's just this programming. It's just this programming that's built, and it's the same. It's the same. Basically, your thoughts and what you feel most of the time, they're just energy from the environment. Because, for example, when I think about it, when I was in a shitty environment, I feel shitty. Why is that? Is it because I'm shitty? No, because it's the environment is shit. But it comes to me. It comes down to me, to what I do in that environment. Do I move forward, or do I just fucking accept what I feel and do nothing? If I, for example, feel not motivated to do my work, which I had set out today, every single day to do work, because I want to achieve some things, and if I don't do it, it means I'm not in control, and I won't let the emotions and the environment set my actions. Even if I feel like shit, that doesn't it it doesn't mean, it doesn't define me, it doesn't define my actions. Of course, to some of these signals I need to listen to, but to, I think, because it's health, for example, listening to your body is essential, but I think most of the signals are just noise. It's just noise. For example, a couple of days ago, I woke up at like 6 a.m. because I set out my like whole rhythm, right? Because I wake up at like with the sun, and yeah, I wake up early because I have my rhythm dialed in. So I woke up with the sun, and but I still stayed in bed for like 2 hours. Okay, I had this very light sleep for 1 hour. Then again, then I rotted in the bed after I woke up for another hour, and it was 8 a.m. It was just pure noise. I could just woke up at 6 a.m., go out of bed straight up, and just dove into work. I could just done that. Did those 2 hours, does that 1 hour really change anything? No, it didn't change nothing. Nothing, because I was defined by my comfort. I was seeking comfort. Because it's like so easy to just let your subconscious mind dictate your world. It's the same saying as the Carl Jung saying, until you, how is it? Until you don't recognize your subconscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. It's exactly like that. It's exactly like that. Because how many people are just truly directed by their subconscious mind, by their programming? Plenty, plenty. Like, if every single decision you ever make was decided by the environment, would you really call yourself conscious? Would you say, of course, yeah, you could control your hands, you could like do something, but if every single decision you make was somehow influenced by the environment, would you say you really had a decision, or you were just living automatically? Because I like, recently I started journaling, and I started observing my behaviors. Like, I was like, I'm very ambitious. I'm very ambitious. But the thing is, where I lack is in actual execution. And basically, in the execution, why? Because I was still using my old programming. I was still like being lazy. I was still like listening, like, cause like I need to realize, and I think everybody needs to realize, the only way to transcend yourself and to really change yourself is to mold yourself. You have to destroy your old habits, just destroy them. And you know what happens when you destroy something? For example, when you cut a tree, for example, has a bad branch, that's just bad, it's just rotting it away. What happens when you cut it? What happens in the moment? It hurts. It hurts. But that's the only way. Pain is the transcendence. Like, the faster you feel pain, the faster you cut out all the shit. It's gonna be painful. Yes, it's gonna feel like you're cutting your arm off. But it's just your old self. It hurts because your mind was adapted to these comfortable habits. And that's why you need to do it. And it's like God and the universe, whatever you want to call it, has put these things specifically in place. If you want to change your life, you really have to feel pain. You have to you really have to prove it. Nah, I want this. Nah, I want this, and I will change to get it. I won't chase it. I will just change myself, so I will just attract it. It's how it works. It's how it works, because you can never chase it. You will never chase it. It will never reach you if you don't change yourself. Okay, for example, if you get like a big sum of money, but you are still not built for the money. You really internally don't think it's yours. You don't really think, you think like you don't really deserve it, So what happens? You lose that money, or it will fuck you up 100%. And this what happened to me. Like, I was like, I like, okay, I got like scholarships and shit, and I wasn't grateful. And bro, that money just evaporated low key. And now if I wanna get back on track, I need to change myself, change how I act, change my habits, and I will just attract the life I want. It's so simple. And yeah, I just had this big burst of motivation to really say this and put this in word. So I really internalized it myself, because I was just like all day fucking. Of course I did. Like, I was all day like just procrastinating, But I really like I was still working, but it was just busy work. It's just busy work. So I just really wanted to internalize that, it's like, and I really didn't want to do calisthenics right now. But it's about that. It's about those days you cannot just depend on your environment. Oh, now I'm motivated. Oh, now this like NCS song really caught my attention. Now I'm gonna work out. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. If you really want to achieve something, you have to really, really want it. And no matter how you feel every single day, you still do it. That's why I have like every single day I work out 20 minutes a day. 20 minutes a day I do some exercise. Because why? Because I'm telling with my actions tell priorities. I'm telling the new universe, yo, I want to keep this body, yo, I want to be a calisthenics athlete, yo. I wanna be better in basketball. I don't wanna be like a pleb who cannot dribble a ball. No, I wanna get better. I wanna be good at it. I wanna be better. I wanna grow. That's why I'm doing it. And it doesn't matter what you throw at me. Every single day, I'm still gonna show up. I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do my work. I'm still gonna push. Like, if I'm not still moving, I'm still doing shit. And I think that's the key. That's the key. Just every single day defining what you are. Because it's not about being like, of course it's a bit like cringy to say this, but it's like, it's not about being the the thermometer, bro. It's about being the thermostat. Be the thermostat, man. Like, shit, we about to become thermostats out here. Like, we are no thermometers. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, about to finish this calisthenics, because I haven't done it for like 3 days, and you know, I still look alright, but it compounds. It compounds. You know, after 1 month, yeah, maybe I will still look the same. After 2, 3, half a year, 1 year, you know, things will change. And it's in these little days that really matter. It's when you get comfortable. That's why when a lot of people like reach comfort level in money, in relationships, and something, they just stop because they become comfortable. And when you become comfortable, you don't grow. That's the nature. Like the animals grow when they encounter the most stress. It's just common sense. That's when you grow. That's when you adapt. It's great. So yeah, that's it. Peace. Take care.